Hello and welcome, my dear friend. Imagine a sky ablaze with 1,000 sunsets, all happening at once. That's the kind of explosive energy I feel today, and it's for you. This isn't just another video. It's a cosmic nudge, a celestial telegram delivered directly to your soul. Something huge is brewing, and nothing is going to stay the same. You might feel it already. It's that quiet tension, that unshakable sense that something is shifting beneath the surface of your life. There's a saying that goes, "Change is inevitable, but growth is optional." And you, my friend, are the one made for growth. You didn't come this far just to stay the same. Growth isn't just a nice idea, it's your birthright. The fact that you're still standing means you've already mastered survival. Now, it's time for you to do more than survive. It's time to rise. It's about to get real. And when it gets real, nothing stays the way it was. The old ways, gone. The old fears, shattered. The old doubts, silenced. There's no turning back from this point. And deep down, you know it. You feel it, even if you don't fully understand it. It may feel like too much right now, but it will all make sense soon, my friend. The discomfort is just a sign that you're outgrowing everything that once felt comfortable. So get ready for the journey, and let's begin. A divine reshuffling. Imagine the world as a giant kaleidoscope, and God is giving it a powerful shake. Everything you thought was fixed is now shifting. The people you leaned on, the places you found comfort in, and even the mindsets you've held for years, all of it is being rearranged. This isn't chaos, it's divine order. And sometimes, divine order looks like disorder before it makes sense. It's like holding onto a rope with all your strength, thinking it's the only thing keeping you from falling. But the moment you loosen your grip, you realize that the ground beneath you was firm the whole time. That is your life right now. The illusion of control is being stripped away to reveal the truth. You were never truly hanging on by a thread. You've been more grounded than you realized. When you're about to let go of something, a person, a belief, or even a dream, it's strange how suddenly you start to see only its good qualities. It's like the mind wants to trick you into believing you're losing something precious. Memories become sweeter, moments become more vivid. But hear this, not everything that feels good is good for you. Sometimes that sweetness is just nostalgia in disguise, and nostalgia can be deceptive. It only highlights the good while conveniently hiding the struggle, the pain, and the truth. The good memories aren't the whole story. They're only half the truth. The parts that made you feel small, the ways you had to dim your light just to stay connected, the weight you had to carry just to maintain the bond, those parts matter too. Sometimes it's not about letting go of bad things, but releasing the good things that are no longer good for you. And that's one of the hardest lessons of growth. And that's why it feels so intense right now. You're not just releasing people, habits, and places, you're releasing parts of yourself. The version of you that settled, the version of you that tolerated less than you deserve, the version of you that questioned if you were too much or not enough. You're not just breaking ties with others, you're breaking the cycle within yourself. It's not easy, it's not always pretty, but it's necessary. If you're feeling like everything familiar is crumbling, understand this. It's not crumbling, it's being cleared. Cleared for something greater, something tailor-made for you. Because you are not here to live a recycled life. You are here to experience something new, something extraordinary. It's understandable how scary or uncertain things can be sometimes. But know this, unfortunately, Society only teaches us to gain things, achieve, and earn. There's almost no talk about what we should release at a certain point in life. No one tells you that in order to rise higher, you must let some things go. You can't fly freely if you're carrying everything with you. But please release it, because you were made for it. Sometimes it feels like life is falling apart. But what if it's really falling into place? Have you ever seen a building being demolished? The initial explosion is loud, chaotic, and unsettling, but the purpose is to clear the ground for something new and greater to rise. The ground is being prepared for you. It's not just a demolition, it's a sacred clearing of space. Every loss, every ending, every no is making space for the right yes. God is pulling up old prayers, whispers from your past, even the ones you forgot you prayed, the ones you made in tears, the ones spoken in desperation. Those prayers aren't lost. They're being resurrected. Prayers whispered by your mother, your grandmother, your mentor, and your past self. They're all echoing back, amplified by divine intention. The echoes of yesterday. In this seismic shift, there will be a temptation to look back. It's natural. The comfort of the familiar will call to you like a song you haven't heard in years, but somehow still know every word. The familiar will whisper, "Come back." It wasn't so bad, was it? It's like standing at the edge of a vast, uncharted ocean. The unknown ahead looks deep, dark, and mysterious, while the shore behind you, though flawed, seems safe. But that shore, it's not safety, it's stagnation. The past whispers sweet nothings, but they are lies. It will remind you of the good times and conveniently forget the tears, the anxiety, and the pain. You'll start to romanticize it, but listen closely. The past is a prison disguised as paradise. You don't belong there anymore. It's not your home. It's the place you outgrew. The person you were back then is not who you are now. With every piece of baggage you put down, you take one step closer to your higher self. But it also breaks your heart a little. Still, know this: it is absolutely worth it. This is a critical moment, a crossroad. The past will tell you to just go back where it's familiar, but you must resist. That pull to go back, it's not your intuition, it's your old self trying to survive. The version of you that was comfortable with settling is crying out. It doesn't want to die, but it has to. You're not just moving forward, you're evolving. The old programming can't run on your new system. You are the upgrade. Don't fall for the illusion. Embracing the unseen. This journey requires faith in what you cannot see, because it's not something we can picture clearly with our minds or see with our eyes, but you can feel it in your heart, and that's enough. You might be asking, but why does it have to feel this way? Because growth isn't supposed to be painless. Transformation isn't always soft. It's intense, raw, and necessary. This is why you need faith and trust. These are two powerful tools that bring light to your future path. This isn't about just getting through it. It's about becoming the person God created you to be. It's hard sometimes, but it's beautiful. It's painful, but it's worth it. So, my dear friend, I know the past feels safe, but it's a false sense of security. You can't live in a house that's already crumbling. You can't wear shoes you've outgrown. You can't fit into spaces you were meant to outgrow. I believe in you. I believe in the strength God placed within you. Keep going. Keep trusting. You didn't come this far to only come this far. You've already survived everything life has thrown at you. Don't stop here. This is your season. This is your calling. Answer it. Walk boldly. Walk with faith. Your promised land is closer than you think. Thank you for joining me in this exploration. If this message resonated with you, please like, share, subscribe, and as you continue your magnificent journey, feel free to watch one of the videos showing on your screen, whichever one resonates with you the most. See you there.